What's up, guys, and welcome back to another video on the channel. Now today's video, guys, is going to be my kind of review and opinions on Arsenal's transfer window for this summer. And I know I'm making this video a bit late. I'm recording this video on the 15th of August, and the transfer window has been shut for around a week now. However, just hear me out, watch the video, and yeah, so let's get into my review and opinions of Arsenal's transfer window. So guys, Arsenal's 2019 summer transfer window started off slowly, and we didn't actually sign any players until our kit launch. But after the kit, a few days after the kit launch, we made our first signing, bringing Brazilian forward Gabriel Martinelli from Ituano, I think the team is, for £6 million or €6 million or pounds. I don't know what it was, and he's looked decent in pre-season though. For his age, he's only 18 years old, can play all across the front line, and being left wing, striker, or right wing. And he's looked good in pre-season. He scored a goal in his debut for the club against Colorado Rapids in a 3-0 pre-season win, and also made his first competitive debut coming on in the game against Newcastle the other day for Mkhitaryan, and he looks to be a decent player. Now, I'm not going to lie, I didn't really know who he was before he signed, but hopefully he can be a very good player, maybe a successor for Aubameyang or Lacazette in the future, and we'll see what comes of him. But every signing, guys, that we made, or every professional, every senior player signing, I'm going to be ranking out of 10, and I'm going to rate Gabriel Martinelli a 6 out of 10, or maybe 6.5 out of 10, because he was a relatively unknown player, but we got him for quite cheap, and he's very good young. He looks to be a very good young player. So, guys, Gabriel Martinelli, 6.5 out of 10 for me. And guys, moving on to Arsenal's second summer signing, it was Dani Ceballos on a loan from Real Madrid, and I think this was a good signing. Again, yes, it's only a loan with no option to buy, but Dani Ceballos looked very decent in the games he played. In the game when he came on against Lyon, he looked sharp. When he played against Barcelona, he looked good, and he looked pretty decent when he came on against Newcastle as well, and he looks to be a good player for us, slotting in that midfield, probably alongside Torreira and Ozil, or Torreira and Xhaka, however we want to play. And he's been really, really good for the under-21 side for Spain, and it was really good for Betis. However, kind of failed to replicate that form at Real Madrid, but we'll see how he does for us this season. And I'm going to rate this signing a 7 out of 10 because he is a quality player especially for his age. And maybe if he has a good season, maybe we could tempt Real Madrid to get him on a permanent next year. But 7 out of 10 for me, Dani Ceballos, Arsenal's second summer signing. Now, guys, moving on to the third signing, which was actually signed on the same day as Dani Ceballos. This one's going to be William Saliba, the 18-year-old centre-half from Saint Etienne. It was no secret that this summer transfer window we need to bring in defenders, and we ended up bringing 3 defenders, 2 centre-halves, which I'll get onto later, but the first of which was William Saliba from Saint Etienne for fee, believed to be around €27 million, and the catch in this deal is that we won't actually have him for the season. He has been loaned back to Saint Etienne for the 1920 season, and people were a bit kind of like they weren't too sure on it. At first, I've said this in some of my Wednesday roundup videos when I talked about him. I wasn't sure on it at first, but I think this probably is the right move for both parties. Saint Etienne are keeping a very important player for them, and Saliba's getting another year of experience in top flight football, and then hopefully soon, next season, he can come in and hopefully be ready to be a starter for us. And he looks to be a very, very top talent. Maybe the next Laurent Koscielny, maybe. I mean, hopefully when he does go to leave the club, he doesn't leave in the way Koscielny did. But even though Koscielny did leave with a bad taste in the mouth, let's not forget how good Koscielny was for us. And maybe Saliba can become that next stalwart French centre-back. And I'm going to rate this signing, again, a 7 out of 10, I think, because it's a good signing. However, it is a shame they won't have him for the season. But William Saliba was our third summer signing, guys. Moving on to the next one. And now, guys, moving on to the fourth summer signing, the big one, the one which excited me and all the fans the most. And it came out of the blue. We wasn't expecting this at all, but Arsenal this summer made a new record signing in the form of Ivorian winger Nicolas Pepe. And I still can't believe we managed to get this deal done. That there was talks that we we may be looking for him, but there was like no chance that we'd be able to afford him. However, the news broke that we had agreed a fee, and within a few days he was announced as an Arsenal player, and this was an incredible signing. We needed a winger desperately. We needed a winger who could score goals and get assists on a regular basis, and Pepe is that player. I'm so happy we managed to sign him because he is world class. Last season for Lille, 22 goals and 10 assists in the league. It was absolutely fantastic, and I'm going to have to rate this signing a 9.5 out of 10. What a signing he's going to be. I really hope he can replicate last season's form in the Premier League and Europa League for us. And now, guys, moving on to the penultimate summer signing. The last two were both signed on deadline day, and this signing was probably the one which excited me the most. Yes, Nicolas Pepe was fantastic, but I actually think this one, no, I still would say Nicolas Pepe, but I say this one was probably second. It's going to be Kieran Tierney, the Scottish international, signed from Celtic after what seemed like years and years of rumours, links and negotiations. But we finally got our man for around 27 to 26 million pounds, and he would be a quality player. We need a left back because Monreal's past it and Kolasinac can't play in the back four. And this is a brilliant signing. He's a great young player. And, yeah, I've been a big fan of him for a while. I'm so happy we can sign him. Yes, he is injured at the moment, but hopefully when he comes back, he can be brilliant for us. And I have to rate the signing an 8.5 out of 10. Fantastic. I'm so happy we got the deal done. And, yeah, Kieran Tierney did sign for Arsenal, finally. And finally, moving on to the final summer signing, is probably the most surprising one, the one that definitely surprised me the most. It was Brazilian international David Luiz from local rivals Chelsea, and when I first heard that he was trying to force the move to Arsenal, I thought, I wasn't too sure on it because I thought, and there was reports that we'd have to pay up to £20 million for him, but when I found out that we'd only agreed a fee of only £8 million, I thought that's a steal, because when you see Harry Maguire, a good player, but not world class, I don't think, going for 85 million, getting David Luiz for, is 8 million is brilliant business. And yes, he's 32 now, but I think he could be a great player for us. He can step in this season, and maybe William Saliba can come in next season and, take that spot from him. But I think this is a good signing, taken from one of our rivals in Chelsea, as we saw against Manchester United. Don't look good at all. I think with David Luiz in the defence, that maybe they wouldn't have lost 4-0. Maybe they could have, maybe got something from that game. So I think David Luiz is a great signing. I'm going to rate that a 7.5 out of 10. And there we go, guys. That is the end of the video. This is just one me talking through all of the summer signings Arsenal made this window. If you guys did enjoy the video, leave a like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in a future video. Peace out, guys.